All right, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. And recently in some of my past few videos, you've heard me talk about some of the crazy rumors and things that people are doing in Grand Theft Auto 5, like putting 1,000 nukes on the dam and trying to blow them up. Also looking at some sounds in the Chiliad tunnel. And one of the more recent ones, and the trend that a lot of people have been interested in, is the sewer monster, if you can see my quotes, inside of the tunnels in the sewers in Grand Theft Auto 5. And for the most part, I've said these claims are kind of bogus. There really isn't anything there, especially when it pertains to the dam. Obviously, that's not going to be able to be destroyed or blown up. But recently, like I said, I've seen a ton of videos regarding the quote-unquote sewer monster, and I wanted to investigate for myself because there are actually some findings that do indicate that something mysterious could be going on, but I'm also going to be doing some myth busting and some debunking as well. So we're going to be talking about all of that in this video. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Let me know if you see or heard any findings that I did not. And as always, when we do videos like this, there's going to be some tinfoil hat putting on. So some of the things you hear might be a little bit crazy, but I think that's all part of the fun. So let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Okay, so believe it or not, for this video, I did a lot of research, and for recording the gameplay itself, I spent about an hour inside of the Grand Theft Auto 5 sewers, which is actually a little bit more interesting than it sounds because there is a lot that is actually going on here, and there are some pretty mysterious, creepy coincidences and noises that I'd like to talk to you guys about. Now, if you'd like to explore this for yourself, I'd recommend that you use a headset of some sort or at a minimum like surround sound stereos. And for listening for this video, headphones might be important as well. I'm going to try to make the audio as crisp and clear as possible, but this will work better if you are able to really focus in and hone on the sounds that we're going to be listening for today. And also, I did this on PC, which made this a little bit easier as I was able to explore around and check out some of the sounds a little bit more. So getting into the first bit of the sounds I heard, one was like a mysterious beating sound. It almost sounded like a heartbeat, and I'll let you guys take a listen to it right now. So what was very odd about that beat or that heartbeat is there seemed to be some irregularities about it, like it wasn't on a consistent flow. Like if you were to just put your hand on your heart right now, you'd probably notice that it would be like the same beating pattern unless you like started exercising or you became scared or excited or something like that. You would notice that it would be the same. And this one has some irregularities to it, which of course is either not good if that's your heart rate, or number two, it's not a heart rate, which is what people are talking about. That's the big rumor of the sewer monster, is that's the beating heart of it. Well, I actually believe that that is either the train track hitting something or it's that like metro bus on the cart thing that we actually can't get on or stop. I'll actually show it off in this video as well. I think it's that train going over the rails on the track it's on. And if you guys know anything about sewers, they are obviously extremely sustainable to hearing echoes because they are so hollow in the materials that they're made out of. So even though a train or a bus or a streetcar might not be right above you, it isn't impossible to say that you would hear those sound waves somewhere deep inside of the sewer. So I think that that is safe to say that that is myth busted and that there isn't really any heartbeat going on inside of the sewers and that it's likely some other aspect or some element that we're just hearing inside of the sewer. So that's the first thing. However, let's get on to some things that I did actually hear that are kind of creepy. So inside of the sewer, there are a couple little I guess they're called side parcels or outlets where there's these bars on the side. They either lead to different drains or different areas. Now, to make a long story short, you can't go in them even if you use mods like myself and try and fly through them. They just don't exist. So Rockstar put the textures there, but as far as going inside of them, that isn't something that you're able to do. And the first thing I heard was a very mysterious sound of someone walking on water or someone sort of stepping inside puddles of water. This always happened every time I went near one of these drains, and I'll let you guys take a listen to that right now. So as you can see, some of the instances happened when Michael or Trevor, my character, was standing right next to the drain, but some of the other instances occurred when there was absolutely no one standing there, when I was using kind of a PC free cam mod in order to just get as close to the drain as possible. And it sounded like someone was scurrying away or trying to get away from something. It looks like they were scattering pretty quickly. Now, I know what you guys might be saying. Well, isn't there mice or rats inside of the sewer? Well, I can tell you guys that mice and rats don't make that loud and distinct of a noise when they're walking through water. You can hear the rats in the sewers, and they make a distinctly different sound than the ones that we just heard right then and there. So once again, that is very interesting right there. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to indicate that there is, yes, something back there, or if Rockstar just want them to make the sewers a little bit more realistic and lifelike. That's exactly what I'm going for right now, is that they wanted the sewers to be creepy, be dark, be mysterious, but at the same rate, that is still very, very interesting. Now, moving on, one of the other sounds that I was able to hear was actually a very creepy growling noise. So this happened at one distinct kind of tunnel. It was with a bigger set of bars. You guys can go into the game and check this out for yourself as well and see if you can find anything. But this was probably the most mysterious thing that I found, because there was this consistent animal growl every time I went past this drain. I'll let you guys take a listen to that right now. So that is definitely unmistakably a sound of an animal or a beast or something growling, and that's kind of where my first thought went to, is that what else is in Grand Theft Auto 5 that growls like that? Well, it's the beast from the free mode events. And if you guys remember, recently there was a new Easter egg discovered where Rockstar allows you to battle the beast as Bigfoot. Again, that's something that's been in the game for a couple months now, and just recently, like a couple weeks or a month or two ago, was discovered. So that is a brand new addition to Grand Theft Auto 5, and maybe that is Rockstar, I guess, dropping a subtle hint that that is where the beast might hang out, because the only time we see the beast in Grand Theft Auto 5 is during the time where we're able to battle him as Bigfoot. So maybe this is where he's hiding out. Maybe that's Rockstar just indicating that there are creepy animals that live inside the sewer itself. I'd definitely love to get your guys' opinion on that, because I do think that is probably the most interesting part of this sewer mystery, is the very mysterious animal growling right there, because it doesn't make sense. If there wasn't anything back there, why would Rockstar implement the growl? The only thing I could think of is, once again, they're trying to make the sewers and every part of Grand Theft Auto 5 feel as realistic and as lifelike as possible. Now, I've also heard reports of very creepy laughter going on inside of these sewer tunnels if you reach the very end. I did that as well, but I wasn't able to hear anything. I've also seen rumors on if you shoot the rats that something will happen. What I think there is that's just the echo of either the gun or the bullet or the casing of the round dropping, and that really isn't anything. But the three things that that we went over in this video are actually there, and sounds that you can hear. That kind of beating heart sound, what I think is more just a train or a street cart, the pattering or someone stepping inside of the water inside of those side tunnels. That is actually really creepy, and that was a sound that I definitely heard. And of course, the very mysterious growling as well was something that I ended up making out. So as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Have you experienced anything like that? I really didn't want to, touch on this all that much, but I got really bored. I decided to go into the sewers, and I was really shocked when I did end up hearing a lot of the sounds that some of you guys have been talking about. Now, does it exactly point to the fact that there's a hidden monster or a secret monster inside of the sewer? Not exactly like everyone's proclaiming, but there are some definitely mysterious and interesting sounds going on here that maybe Rockstar wanted to indicate that, yeah, there is some stuff going on here. So as always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think about the secret, mysterious, creepy monsters in the sewers of Los Santos. If you guys want me to do more kind of mystery videos like this, or anything that's kind of debunking or myth busting, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.